Okay, so Remy's gonna be hanging out with me because he just likes sitting on my boobs and me petting him. Pretty much a typical dude. Do you blame him? So, this is the story of Steve. Steve and I met online dating. He kind of looked like his pictures, maybe a little heavier, not as thin, but not like fat by any means. I did let him know that I had just dyed my hair. It was like burgundy before, but my job preferred natural hair colors, so I did that. And we met up at a like brewery bar the first night, and I got there first. He said he was only going to be able to stay for one drink and that he was meeting up with friends afterwards, so I ordered a drink and closed my tab. So apparently that was just a lie so that if he didn't like me, he could, get on out. So while I get that, I also kind of didn't appreciate that because it's like I know we're meeting for the first time, and if we don't like each other, either of us is going to want to get out quick. So it was just weird that he had to preface that, and then like he spent hours talking to me and got another drink, and never on our, I don't even know if you can call them dates. I feel like they were just hangouts. Did he ever offer to pay for my drinks, or like, oh, no, 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 I got this? So I never expected it, and I just pay for it myself because I don't want to assume. So we had a couple drinks, and then he kept talking about how he was so hungry, which was weird because he kept talking in the third person, like, oh, well, Steve's starving and Steve wants to get food. And I was just like, I hope you're trying to be cute, and it's just like not working. But whatever. So I was just like, okay, well, I should let you go so that you can go get food. He's like, okay. And then he gives me a hug, goodbye. Then we part ways. But we talked every day like we were boyfriend and girlfriend. Um, and but he would only make plans with me once a week, and all three times we went out to brewery bars. Spoiler alert, he's gonna open up a brewery. So I love you. I don't know if he's just trying to use me so that he can hang out with me, but also like taste these different beers and check out all the other brewery type bars in the area, or what the hell was going on. Um, but we got more, a little more active, I guess you could say. We played pool at the last place. We had great conversations. We were very similar. Great senses of humor, like worked perfectly with one another. But he like never tried to make a move on me, so that was weird. What up? Like not even a kiss. So I don't know. And then I went to my Zumba class, and there's this girl in my class who's also in this group that I'm in. And so I usually sent him pictures of what I was doing or who I was with. And so I sent him a picture of me and this girl. And then he's like, oh, that's not your friend that you're always with. And I'm like, no, she's in my group. And he's like, oh, your group or your Zumba group? And like my friend's group or my Zumba group? And I was like, both actually. And he's like, oh, that actually looks a lot like this girl. And apparently it was a girl that he dated at the beginning of the year. And so he didn't say anything to me after that until he called me like 2 hours later and told me that his grandpa died. And actually that he had hung himself. And so we talked for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes about the whole ordeal. And at the end of the phone call, he's like, yeah, I guess I'll catch you around. And so that's totally a blow off. But then I didn't know if he was just making that up so that he could get out of talking to me, because it was really coincidental that I sent him a picture of me and this girl that he dated at the beginning of the year that really went nowhere, according to the girl. So I don't know why it would be a problem, but I've never heard anything from him since, which I guess is good because my friends were like, dude, if he took you to brewery bars every single time, never put a move on you, didn't hang out with you more than once a week, like, what the fuck is going on? And he clearly doesn't care about what you want to do. Oh, but he was supposed to come to my game night that Thursday, but the night before was when he had told me about the grandpa death. But why quit talking to me then? I mean, I can understand what you're going through, and I even gave him advice. It was weird because he made it seem like his grandpa's death was like a total buzzkill, if that makes sense. Because he was like, I was like, oh yeah, well, blah blah blah, I'm really busy this weekend, but you know, if you need anything, I'm here, but I'm busy, so I might not get back to you right away, but you know, like, I'm here for you. And he was like, oh yeah, I don't know how much of the weekend I'll get to have. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, your grandpa just died. If my grandpa died, my whole month would be canceled. Like, so I was like, well, if you didn't like your grandpa, maybe go out and do whatever you were gonna do, which was just drinking with his friends and floating on the river. It's not like he had concert tickets where these people were only gonna be in town once or something. Like, your grandpa died. If you liked him, be with your family and mourn your grandpa. Like, why are you so bummed out you're gonna miss shit that you can do any other weekend? So, I don't know. The whole thing was weird, and he seemed sketchy from the get-go, and I guess I got my answer. So that was, sadly, the good guy after the creepy guy who turned out to be a total sketchy flake. Go Steve.